Are you tired of feeling like your body is betraying you every single day? Waking up exhausted despite sleeping 8 hours, losing your breath, climbing a flight of stairs, watching your mental sharpness fade while younger men seem to have endless energy? What if I told you that everything you've been told about aging being inevitable is a complete lie? The truth is, there are 5 critical nutrients that your body is desperately craving right now. And the absence of these nutrients is literally accelerating your aging process by decades. While the medical establishment profits from your decline by prescribing expensive medications for symptoms, they're ignoring the root cause that could restore your vitality within weeks. These 5 nutrients were abundant in your grandfather's diet, but modern food processing has stripped them away, leaving millions of men over 60 walking around as shadows of their former selves. In the next 30 minutes, I'm going to expose exactly what your body needs to reclaim the energy, strength, and mental clarity that you thought were gone forever. If you're watching this video, chances are you've noticed something frustrating happening to your body. Maybe you're waking up tired even after 8 hours of sleep. Perhaps you're struggling to maintain the same energy levels you had in your 30s and 40s. Or maybe you've noticed that your mental sharpness isn't what it used to be, and you're wondering if this is just an inevitable part of aging. I'm Dr. Vicky, and I've spent over 3 decades specializing in men's health as a urologist. In my practice, I've seen thousands of men transform their lives by addressing specific nutritional deficiencies that become more pronounced after age 60. Today, I'm sharing the 5 vitamins that can literally turn back the clock on how you feel and perform. The first vitamin that's absolutely crucial for men over 60 is vitamin D3. And here's why this matters more than you might think. Your body produces testosterone primarily in response to sunlight exposure, but as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight into usable vitamin D. Most men your age are walking around with vitamin D levels that are half of what they should be. When your vitamin D levels drop below optimal ranges, your testosterone production plummets. This isn't just about bedroom performance. We're talking about muscle mass, bone density, cognitive function, and overall energy levels. Think of vitamin D3 as the master switch that controls dozens of other hormonal processes in your body. The research is crystal clear on this. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology followed 3,000 men over 5 years and found that those with optimal vitamin D levels maintained 40% higher testosterone levels compared to those with deficiencies. But here's what most doctors won't tell you. The recommended daily allowance for vitamin D is woefully inadequate for men over 60. You need between 4,000 to 6,000 IU daily, not the 800 IU that's typically recommended. The best form is D3 with K2, which I'll explain in detail shortly. Take this with a meal that contains healthy fats because vitamin D is fat-soluble, meaning it needs fat to be properly absorbed. Now, the second vitamin that's absolutely essential is vitamin B12, and the reason most men over 60 are deficient has nothing to do with diet. As you age, your stomach produces less intrinsic factor, which is a protein necessary for B12 absorption. This means you could be eating all the red meat and fish in the world, but your body simply can't extract the B12 it needs. B12 deficiency is insidious because it develops slowly over years. The first signs are subtle. Maybe you feel a bit more tired than usual, or you notice your memory isn't as sharp. But left unchecked, B12 deficiency can lead to irreversible nerve damage and cognitive decline that mimics dementia. Here's something most men don't realize. B12 is essential for red blood cell formation. When you're deficient, your cells aren't getting the oxygen they need, which is why you feel exhausted even after a full night's sleep. Your heart has to work harder to pump blood, your muscles fatigue more quickly, and your brain struggles to maintain focus. The solution isn't just any B12 supplement. You need methylcobalamin, which is the active form that your body can use immediately. Cyanocobalamin, The cheap form found in most drugstore vitamins has to be converted by your liver, and this conversion becomes less efficient with age. Take 1,000 to 2,000 micrograms daily, preferably as a sublingual tablet that dissolves under your tongue for maximum absorption. The third vitamin that can dramatically improve how you feel is vitamin K2, and this one works synergistically with the vitamin D3 I mentioned earlier. K2 is responsible for directing calcium to where it belongs, your bones and teeth, and away from where it doesn't belong, your arteries and soft tissues. After age 60, arterial calcification becomes a major concern. This is when calcium deposits build up in your blood vessels, making them stiff and reducing blood flow throughout your body. Poor circulation affects everything from your energy levels to your cognitive function to your physical performance. K2 acts like a traffic director, ensuring calcium goes to strengthen your bones instead of clogging your arteries. But here's the fascinating part. K2 also activates proteins that are involved in testosterone production. When you combine D3 with K2, you create a powerful synergy that optimizes hormone production while protecting your cardiovascular system. Most men see improvements in energy and mental clarity within just 2 to 3 weeks of starting this combination. The best dietary sources of K2 are fermented foods like natto, aged cheeses, and grass-fed butter. However, to get therapeutic amounts, you'll need to supplement with 200 to 300 micrograms daily of K2 in the -7 Malawian Kwacha's form, which has the longest half-life in your body. The fourth vitamin that's absolutely crucial for men over 60 is magnesium, and technically it's a mineral, but it's so important that I'm including it in this list. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, including energy production, protein synthesis, and hormone regulation. Here's what most men don't understand about magnesium deficiency. It's incredibly common, but it's rarely detected by standard blood tests. The blood test for magnesium only measures what's in your serum, not what's actually stored in your cells where it does its work. You can have normal blood levels, but still be severely deficient at the cellular level. Magnesium deficiency manifests in ways that most men attribute to normal aging, muscle cramps, poor sleep quality, irritability, and fatigue. But magnesium is essential for converting food into energy at the cellular level. Without adequate magnesium, your mitochondria can't produce ADP efficiently, which is why you feel tired even when you're eating well and getting enough sleep. There's also a direct connection between magnesium and testosterone production. Magnesium helps regulate the enzymes that convert cholesterol into testosterone. Men with higher magnesium levels consistently show higher testosterone levels and better overall hormonal balance. The challenge with magnesium supplementation is that most forms cause digestive upset. Magnesium oxide, the cheapest form, is poorly absorbed and acts as a laxative. Instead, look for magnesium glycinate or magnesium threonate, which are chelated forms that are gentle on your stomach and highly bioavailable. Take 400 to 600 milligrams daily, preferably in the evening, because magnesium also promotes better sleep quality. The fifth and final vitamin that can transform how you feel is omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. These aren't technically vitamins, but they're essential nutrients that your body can't produce on its own. After age 60, your body's ability to convert plant-based omega-3s, like those found in flaxseed, into the active forms EPA and DHA becomes virtually non-existent. EPA and DHA are crucial for maintaining healthy inflammation levels throughout your body. Chronic inflammation is the root cause of most age-related health issues, from joint pain to cognitive decline to cardiovascular disease. When inflammation is high, your body diverts energy away from normal functions to deal with the perceived threat, leaving you feeling tired and mentally foggy. But here's what's really interesting about omega-3s and men's health. They're essential for maintaining healthy sperm production and hormone balance. Even if you're not planning to have more children, healthy hormone production affects every aspect of how you feel and perform. Men with higher omega-3 levels show better cognitive function, improved mood stability, and greater physical endurance. The research on omega-3s and brain health is particularly compelling for men over 60. Your brain is nearly 60% fat, and DHA makes up a significant portion of brain tissue. As you age, your brain's DHA levels naturally decline, which contributes to memory problems and reduced mental sharpness. Supplementing with high-quality omega-3s can actually help preserve and even improve cognitive function. Not all omega-3 supplements are created equal. You want a product that provides at least 1,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA daily, with a higher ratio of EPA to DHA for inflammation control. Look for supplements that have been third-party tested for purity and potency, because fish oil can easily become rancid if not properly processed and stored. Now, here's something crucial that most men overlook: timing and absorption. Fat-soluble vitamins like D3, K2, and omega-3s should be taken with meals that contain healthy fats. This dramatically improves absorption and prevents the stomach upset that some men experience. B12 is best taken on an empty stomach or as a sublingual tablet, while magnesium is most effective when taken in the evening. The synergistic effects of these 5 nutrients working together is where the real magic happens. When you optimize your vitamin D3 levels, your body can better utilize magnesium for energy production. When you add K2, you ensure that calcium is properly utilized for bone health rather than causing arterial stiffness. B12 supports the cellular processes that allow all these nutrients to work effectively, while omega-3s provide the anti-inflammatory environment necessary for optimal hormone production. Let me share a real-world example from my practice. I had a patient named Robert who came to see me at age 64 complaining of fatigue, poor sleep, and declining cognitive function. His primary care doctor had run basic blood work and told him everything was normal for his age. When I ran more comprehensive testing, we discovered he was deficient in 4 of the 5 nutrients I've discussed today. Within 6 weeks of starting a targeted supplementation protocol, Robert reported dramatic improvements in his energy levels, sleep quality, and mental clarity. His follow-up lab work showed significant improvements in his hormone levels, inflammatory markers, and overall health metrics. This isn't unusual. I see similar transformations regularly when men address these fundamental nutritional deficiencies. But here's what you need to understand. Quality matters enormously when it comes to supplements. The supplement industry is largely unregulated, and many products don't contain what's listed on the label. Some contain harmful contaminants, while others use cheap, poorly absorbed forms of nutrients that provide little benefit. When choosing supplements, look for companies that provide third-party testing results, use pharmaceutical-grade ingredients, and follow good manufacturing practices. It's worth paying more for quality because cheap supplements often end up being expensive when they don't work or cause side effects. There's also the question of whether you should get blood work done before starting supplementation. While it's not absolutely necessary, I recommend getting baseline levels of vitamin D, B12, and magnesium tested so you can track your progress and adjust dosages accordingly. Most men find that they feel significantly better within 4 to 6 weeks of starting a comprehensive supplementation protocol. One important consideration for men over 60 is medication interactions. If you're taking blood thinners, you'll need to be cautious with omega-3 supplements and work with your doctor to monitor your levels. Similarly, if you have kidney issues, high-dose magnesium supplementation may not be appropriate. Always discuss significant supplement changes with your healthcare provider, especially if you're taking medications. The lifestyle factors that enhance the effectiveness of these nutrients are just as important as the supplements themselves. Regular exposure to sunlight helps your body produce vitamin D naturally and improves your circadian rhythm. Resistance training increases your body's demand for these nutrients and helps maintain muscle mass as you age. Quality sleep allows your body to repair and regenerate using these essential nutrients. Stress management is particularly crucial because chronic stress depletes B vitamins and magnesium at an accelerated rate. High cortisol levels also interfere with testosterone production and increase inflammation throughout your body. Incorporating stress reduction techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or regular exercise can significantly enhance the benefits of proper nutrition. Diet still plays a fundamental role, even when supplementing. Processed foods, excess sugar, and trans fats create inflammation and increase your body's need for these protective nutrients. Focus on whole foods, lean proteins, healthy fats, and plenty of vegetables to provide the cofactors and additional nutrients that work synergistically with these 5 key vitamins. Hydration is another often overlooked factor. As you age, your sense of thirst diminishes, but adequate hydration is essential for nutrient transport and cellular function. Dehydration can make you feel tired and foggy even when your nutrient levels are optimal. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water daily, more if you're active or live in a hot climate. The timeline for seeing results varies from person to person, but most men notice improvements in energy and sleep quality within the first 2 weeks. Mental clarity and mood improvements typically become apparent within 4 to 6 weeks. Physical performance and strength gains may take 8 to 12 weeks to become noticeable as your body rebuilds and optimizes its systems. It's important to have realistic expectations. These nutrients won't turn you into a 30-year-old overnight, but they can help you feel significantly better than you do now and may slow or even reverse some aspects of aging. The goal is to optimize your body's natural functions so you can maintain vitality and independence as you age. The 5 nutrients I've shared today, vitamin D3, B12, K2, magnesium, and omega-3s, represent the foundation of optimal health for men over 60. They work together to support energy production, hormone balance, cognitive function, and overall vitality. While aging is inevitable, feeling old doesn't have to be. Remember, consistency is key. These nutrients need to be taken daily to maintain optimal levels in your body. Start with high-quality supplements, get baseline testing if possible, and give your body time to respond. Most importantly, combine proper supplementation with a healthy lifestyle that includes regular exercise, quality sleep, stress management, and a nutrient-dense diet. If you found this information valuable, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos on men's health optimization. Leave a comment below sharing your experience with these supplements. I read every comment and often create videos based on your questions and feedback. Your health is your most valuable asset, and it's never too late to start feeling better. Take action today, and 6 months from now, you'll thank yourself for making these changes. Until next time, stay healthy and stay strong.